Hey there, and welcome to the Cookbook Divas channel. My name is Katie, and I am very excited to check out the Gluten-Free Cookbook. This is something that I've seen. I saw it on Amazon, and I wasn't really sure about it because I don't know. I just wasn't really sure. But it's thick. There's a lot of recipes in here. I was not expecting that. This is by Cristian Broglia, and the publisher is Phaidon. Should be good. So let's look at it. And plus, it's got my favorite colors on the front, so I'm kind of surprised I wasn't so eager to pick it up originally. All right. So we start with breakfast, starters, soups, breads and wraps, rice and noodles, salads, vegetables, legumes, fish and shellfish, meat and poultry, and then last is desserts and sweet treats. This is over 400 pages. You can kind of see here, they probably list dairy-free, nut-free, vegan, vegetarian, 30 minutes or less, or 5 ingredients or less. That's really nice. And whoa, already very cool. Okay, we've got shakshuka at the top here, and it's beautiful. I love it. You can barely see it, but there's little circles here that have those indicators if it's gluten-free. It's always gluten-free. Sorry. It's dairy-free, nut-free, and vegetarian. So very cool. They have the prep time, cook time, and how many it serves at the top. The ingredient list on the left, and then on the right here is the instructions. The font is kind of small. I'm a little surprised. I'm not sure why they did that. Probably to fit. I'm wondering if they tried to get a picture for each recipe. It doesn't look like it, but there are a lot of pictures. They're probably trying to fit as much as possible in here. We have tofu omelets. Interesting. And I'm also seeing here, so these are sweet potato and carrot fritters, but I'm seeing here on the top right, they have where these dishes originate. So the sweet potato and carrot fritters are actually from New Zealand, and then the mandioca cheese flatbread is from Paraguay. So that is cool. I like knowing where all the food is coming from so that I can go find it later, or if I really love the flavor profiles, I'll go check out more food from those countries. These are latkes, so this is from Israel. And I love the dress, or I don't even know what this is. It's just it's sour cream and rose pepper on the side. That's a really cool idea. And I've never heard of rose pepper. We have egg hoppers. This is from Sri Lanka. And then last, we have grilled plantain with palm sugar sauce. Oh, dangerous. But that sounds really good. That's from Indonesia. Next is starters. We have here a spisa lima bean and yogurt and tomato dish. Whoa, I wonder if you dip bread in it. This is from Eritrea. I've seen a lot of cookbooks with recipes from Eritrea in there. There is Israel falafel, and yes, it's from Israel. It's not a trick. Here we have a Asian Jakarta recipe. There's also corn with butter and salt recipe above, and that's from Peru. Let's see what else we've got going on here. There is chilaquiles. Oh, I've been looking for a recipe, and I'm gonna make this weekend. I'm so excited. I love when we went to Mexico and I had chilaquiles for I think the second time. It was just to die for. I've never had anything so just tasty. It was such a great breakfast option. Let's see. A tartiflette. This is from France. Of course, I can't pronounce anything because I'm really bad at French. We have here a dried beef, rice, and eggs with plantains. This is from Bolivia. And I love the dirty rice. That looks super tasty. I'm all for it. It looks actually quite easy to make. And apparently it's one of the most traditional and beloved dishes of Bolivia. And it dates back to the time of the Spanish conquest. Interesting. Let's move on to some soups. I'm a huge soup person. So pozole. This is actually mine and my parents' favorite soup. It's very good. And this one has I thought it had rice in it, but it has hominy in it, which is pretty normal. It looks awesome. So good. We also have a salmon soup. This is from Finland. Interesting. Moving on, a New England clam chowder. Of course, we have to have one of those. And that's from here. A miso soba soup. And these are super, when I went to Japan, oh man, that was just amazing. Soba is so good. Highly recommend. I love how worldly the recipes are, and I love that they're showcasing all of these flavors and introducing us to all kinds of things, and it's all gluten-free. This is not what I expected when I opened this cookbook up. Peanut soup with bananas. This is from Suriname. Ooh, I'm down for this. This sounds really, really good and indulgent. We're barely hitting spring. I can probably cook some of this during like a cold spring day. So I'm all for it. We have I think this is a butternut squash soup here. They also have something from Nepal. It's called a gundruk soup. And I've never heard of gundruk, and I might be saying that incorrectly. Here let's see. These are the breads and wraps. All right, very cool. I'm kind of curious because this is a gluten-free cookbook. So we should be seeing a lot of gluten-free bread options that are, I guess, showcased all across the globe. So here we have Brazilian cheese bread, and you used tapioca starch and milk, it looks like, and you kind of mix it up with some cheese, grapeseed oil. That's easy. Rice bread, pretty easy. Paraguayan cheese bread, cassava bread. Here is all of these different cornbreads. I'm super excited because I have all this cornmeal in my house, and I need to cook something. And I'm really excited to try it. The Creole cornbread is brilliant. I'm already thinking of recipes to use with this, but the Turkish cornbread should be interesting too. I love the different flavor variations. It's so nice. Arepas from Colombia. Oh man, again, cornmeal. Oh, I'm so excited. We have gorditas, fajitas, tortillas, which obviously I can make with my cornmeal. We have different, ooh, interesting. It's like we've got beef tacos, injera, or injera. Sorry, I thought we were still in Latin America. We're not. That's from Ethiopia. Sorry, I got all excited. Corn roti, which is great. This is from India, and it uses corn flour and fenugreek leaves, ghee, seeds, caraway seeds. Wow. I wonder if I could use this instead of naan. So for any of you guys that are also gluten-free, I miss naan. I don't know about you, but I would love to find a replacement for it. Flatbread. We have a cassava flatbread. I'm spending a lot of time in this because a lot of people who have celiac or gluten intolerances don't get a lot of bread recipes. There's dosas. Dosas are tasty. If you haven't had those, they're like Indian crepes. They're huge, and then you put all kinds of delicious stuff inside. Stuffed rice crepe, and that looks beautiful. Here we have a egg-topped buckwheat galette with ham and cheese. That looks awesome. All right, more pictures. We have here in the rice and noodle section, bibimbap. Oh my goodness, this cookbook is so heavy. My arm is getting so tired. I'll wrap this up pretty fast. Here we have jacket potatoes with cheese, sour cream, scallions, and crispy bacon. Holy moly. Boston baked beans. That's a nice option. I like that. We have, let's look at a few meat and poultry dishes because I know that a lot of us love meat and poultry. Here's a beef stroganoff recipe from Russia. We have beef and amaranth green stew from Ghana. I love this cookbook. I don't know why I haven't picked this up. Okay, Now, I can't show you guys everything, and I'm just getting lost in here. Let's look at like 2 dessert recipes because I'm getting a little excited. Here we have a milk flan. This is a Venezuelan style. And then, wow, this is a steamed layer cake from Thailand. And I don't think it's actually matcha. This is pandan leaves. All right, that looks super cool. All right, so if you have gluten-free or if you need gluten-free options, if you are gluten-free or if you have somebody that maybe just got diagnosed and has to be gluten-free for whatever reason, this is a really cool cookbook. There are recipes from all across the world, different flavor profiles. There's a lot of recipes. I wasn't able to figure out exactly how many, but there's over 400 pages in here. So I highly recommend it. Go check it out. This is by Phaidon. Cristian Broglia is the author. Let me know how that goes for you. If you guys want to check out other cookbook content, come join us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and our podcast, and on Amazon Live, where we do a lot of live videos, our library hauls, we do trivia games, we do all kinds of stuff. If you like us and cookbooks, come join us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure before you leave to subscribe, comment. If there's cookbooks you want to check out, let us know. Thanks so much.